inheritance for his children's children. And this is where God could allow you to run into your resources for the inheritance that is owed to you. I prophesy. Now, here's what the Lord said: very unconventional, unorthodox ways of financial wealth coming, very unexplained, unexpected, supernatural. And here's the scripture the Lord gave me for this: Matthew 17:26-27. It says, you can go read it for yourself. There's a lot of parables and things in that, but I'm going to focus here on this. Matthew 17:26. It was spoken about the taxes. The taxes, of course, they asked if Jesus paid the temple tax, right? And here's what Jesus says. Of course, he said he asked Peter a question. He used it as an opportunity to teach us. Jesus also always did, right? That's an awesome thing. But here's what he taught, just like he taught in Luke 16. He taught this: when Peter said, from strangers, Jesus said to him, then the sons are exempt or free. Meaning Jesus said to him, where do they receive taxes from? Their own children? They're talking about kings, right? Or the strangers, or the people that are among them. He said, of course, from the strangers, the people among them. They didn't tax their own, the kings didn't tax their own people or their own children. Then Jesus goes on to say, verse 26 is, then he said to Peter, then the stranger, from strangers, Jesus said, then the sons are free. Basically, that because even though they were the ones being taxed, he went in to teach about the supernatural and eternal dwelling. He also went to prove that he was the Son of God, the very Son of God, right, that had came to redeem the world, to prove who he was. He was the coming Messiah. But he also taught, right, a spiritual principle while he was teaching on something natural. That's what you're going to see. What is natural, what is spiritual coming into the natural, what is in the heavens meeting the earth. The consummation of time is coming, and that's part of the Reformation. Then he goes on to say, this is what he says. So he says that the sons are free, are exempt, because he was basically saying himself is free for the tax, but I'm going to pay it anyway, lest we offend them. Now watch this, and that's a whole teaching in itself. However, so that we do not offend them, go to the sea, check this out, throw in the hook and take the first fish that comes up. When you open its mouth, you will find a shekel, or a denarius, which is a coin, right? Take that and give it to them for you and me, for the tax, for the temple tax. So there was a supernatural, unexplained, unexpected financial resource hidden in a fish's mouth. You got, do you realize this? How supernatural and how predestined